Good day. So I have a situation which might be unique to colder climates. What we have here is just a garden nozzle for your hose, watering your garden. Now, this is common in colder climates because sometimes things freeze and you don't expect it to freeze, and you realize that this would happen if it freezes, which it will. Water is so powerful when it freezes, it will crack everything. So there's a big crack here, and we're going to try to fix that up. There's two ways to do this. My total instinct tells me I should just be using something like this JB Weld. Be much easier if you use JB Weld. We're going to clean it up. This is an emery paper or an emery cloth. It's just like sandpaper, but it's cloth. So I'll show you how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it the hard way. But I think it might work out well. But you need to clean this up really good either way, so we'll do that. So in order to proceed here, to do it, the hard way, you need yourself a torch, because we're going to solder. We're going to do some soldering of the brass, and I'm assuming this is brass. I hope it's brass, because you can solder brass. But if it's some sort of mix, I don't know what's going to happen, but that's why we're doing the video. So again, you need this to clean it up with, and if you're going to solder it, which I'm going to do, you need some of this, preferably an acid-based paste flux. Ooh, that sounds, well, anyways, let's move on. And ideally, if you have some acid core solder, basically it's solder and it has an acid core in there, so it helps to clean and bond things. What else do you need? Keep handy a little bowl of water and a rag. I'll show you how that we'll utilize that in a bit. But the first thing I'm going to do is get this mounted up here, and I'm going to take the sandpaper or emery cloth or whatever you want to call it, and we have to clean this up good. It's not facing you, but just so you can see here. So it's just a matter, you have to clean it up really good. Whether you're using the JB Weld or if you're going to solder it, you need to clean it like this. You have to make sure it's very nice and clean. So let's take this out of here so you can see. It's going to need some more cleaning. I mean, this is the most important step, is to make sure it's really clean. And the little bit of an issue in this situation, it does have this plastic. This is aesthetic, probably. It doesn't really do anything, the plastic part here. But if the crack went below it, you'd have to take this off. Now, I tried to take this off, but with this crack, it's beveled the whole thing out, so I can't use a hammer and maybe a little bit of a screwdriver or something and push it back off. But the crack doesn't go underneath the plastic, but unfortunately, I'm sure when I go to solder this, it's going to heat this up. We're probably going to get some melting in the plastic, probably a little bit of smoke or something, but that's okay. I don't really care what it looks like as long as it seals and it doesn't leak, because I turned this on and water was spraying all over the place. So I'm just going to proceed and do some more sanding here. Okay, so it's looking pretty good. Part of the reason I think that JB Weld would have worked really good, and I can still use it if I mess this up, but because, we're dealing with heat here, and there are some rubber components in here. As I said, this is probably going to melt here. That's okay if it even falls off or might light on fire. That could be exciting. But there's probably a rubber O-ring in here, like a seal. So you want to hit this with the heat fast and get it soldered really quick. Otherwise, you're probably going to wreck it. I hope that doesn't happen, but Okay, so it's looking pretty good. Let's get the this acid paste, and we're gonna. If you get this on your hands, you should try to clean yourself up after, you know, shortly after. Try to force it into the crack a bit. All right, that looks good. Yeah, because I mean it's all pretty harsh on your skin. You might want to wear gloves if your skin is sensitive. But there we go. So make sure you have your solder ready to go. I'm gonna fire up the torch here, and let's give her a go. Okay, so remember, we want to get it hot fast, and I believe that will be the key. And don't be surprised if this melts here. I'm expecting that to happen. That's why the JB Weld would probably work great. Of course, don't use this acid flux on here if you're using JB Weld. Just clean it up and use the JB Weld. But anyways, let's give her a go. Yeah, the plastic is melting. That's okay. So while it's heated up, take your rag with lots of water on it, and just rub it off. I know it doesn't look good, looks like heck, but that's why I say the JB Weld would have been good. But I can see the crack is still showing a little bit. So let's hit that again. All right, so we'll let that cool off, and we'll give her a test. I know it doesn't look pretty, but hey, save me 20 bucks if it works. But we're gonna give it a try. Okay, so I think it worked out pretty well. Honestly, I would have used the JB Weld. It would have been much cleaner and easier. I mean, try that first. I would suggest that, because I mean, if it doesn't work, you can always just sand it off. Now, this did work. I got some contamination in the solder, so it looks a little bit goofy, and of course, as expected, this plastic kind of melted, but it is sealing, and before it was like just spraying water straight out of there. Crazy water spraying out. So I mean, it does work. Just so you, I mean, I do have water pressure in there, just so you know. But yeah, that's where it was leaking right there. It was spraying out like a pretty good stream. If I'd have to describe it, it would be like, just like about like that on the top between my fingers there. So it is working. Not fancy, but there you have it. I hope this helps. Try the JB Weld first. I would suggest that. It all depends on how the crack is positioned and where it is. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this was helpful. You know, save me 20 bucks. So these nozzles are sometimes expensive, so it doesn't look pretty, but it worked.